Alright guys, happy Sunday and welcome back to Socially Bearded. Last week I stated I didn't really have a lot of content filmed for my Sunday shave videos, so I was going to be going over some shave soaps and, kind of different consumable products. And that's exactly what we've got today, except there's going to be a couple of differences. Today we're going to travel back to somewhere around the 1950s, and we're going to be taking a look at the Palmolive Men. And yes, that is Palmolive, like the dish soap. So if you were wondering about that, that's actually exactly what we got. Also, we're not going to be shaving in the bathroom today. We're going to be shaving sitting right here. Full disclosure, I have never shaved sitting down, ever once. So we're going to kind of learn this together. So do me a favor, stay tuned through the intro, and we'll get right into it. Alright, so as I stated, we're going to be kind of traveling back at least until the 1950s. I'm really having a hard time finding exactly when the Palmolive shave cream was invented, but I do know it was around in the early 1950s. Now, when I say we're going to travel back in time, we're going to fully travel back in time. We're going to be using the King Seed Gillette, which was something that was around back then. Obviously not this one. This is a remake of the originals. But this brand was around back then. That is a double-edged safety razor. Also, we're going to be using a badger brush, just for the simple fact of in the 50s, you absolutely could not get a synthetic brush of any quality, if you could even get a synthetic brush. You had to have boar's hair, you had to have badger hair, maybe even a horsehair brush back then. I'm really not sure. But so we're going to go absolutely as authentic as possible for our head shave today. And guys, I hope you enjoy it. So we've had our badger brush soaking for quite some time. It's got plenty of water in it. We are going to use a scuttle today instead of my regular shave bowl, just because back in the 50s they made hot lathers. There really wasn't probably a lot of cold lathers being made or used anyway. So we're gonna go for that. So you can see there, got a pretty fair amount. Got some water still in my brush. I'm sure I'll have to add more. This is a pretty thirsty soap, or shave cream really. It's not really a soap. So go ahead and whip it up. And this is a big old badger brush, guys. It's really big, so it's probably going to make a little bit of a mess here. But I actually found this shaving cream on the razor company, and it come at such a good price. I've seen some of the other guys in like the shave community, I've seen them use it. They all really liked it. Like I said, it come at a really good price. It was like $7, I think, for the tube. It's a 3 or 4 ounce tube. It doesn't have the print on the label itself is actually not English, so I can't tell exactly what size it is. But as you can see there, it makes a really, really nice lather. Also, if some of you are wondering, Mick, how are you going to shave in your little studio? Your filming room there. Well, I've actually got a mirror set up right here. So here's the camera, engaging the camera, shaving right here. Pretty much similar to how I kind of do it when I'm in the bathroom, because I'm kind of looking off to one way or the other. But one way or the other, we're going to get this done. Again, we're not going to use anything that they didn't have, back in the 50s. So I'm not going to be using any pre-shave. They might have had pre-shaves back then, but I haven't found anything. And I don't have anything that would have been the brand or exactly what they used. So we're going to go as authentic as we possibly can today. We're going to wet the head up here a little bit. Let me take the glasses off. Might need some contacts for shave videos. Get our towel here. And yes, I'm definitely going to make a mess. Also, we are going to go with the Treat Falcon for our blade. I've had pretty good luck with these blades. I think they're made in Pakistan, I believe. So let's go ahead and try to lather up. And this is what they say a full menthol soap or shave cream. I keep calling it a soap. It really is a soap. It has sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide in it, so it is a soap. It's just creamy. It's got a tube, a squeeze tube. There's the tube right there. So call it what you want. And yes, I have used this a couple of times already, and I was absolutely blown away by the creaminess of that lather. Look at that there. Oh, it's just phenomenal. That lather is nice and warm. Menthol, it kind of cools you. Gives you like a feeling of coldness. Icy, I guess. But going on warm, is absolutely the way to do it. Kind of stimulates the hairs and whatnot. That, you see what I just did. That took no effort. I didn't have to scrub. I didn't have to build the lather. Guys, I will probably speed up some of the shave. That way we don't have a super long video here. And while we're doing all this, we're just gonna kind of review the Palmolive shave cream. So that way, if any of you out there is interested in it, you will know where to go. Man, it's already cold, so it's got a pretty good chill to it. Now, there is hardcore shavers out there that they put crystals, chill crystals, menthol crystals, and use the highest menthol stuff they can. They want that just ice cold, almost burn your skin type shave. I am not that guy. This is plenty cold enough for me. So, and again, guys, it's been a while since I've used this to shave the head. I line the cheeks up with it quite a bit, but I don't normally shave the head with it. I have, 8 or 10 times, but not real experienced with it. But back in the 50s, they did not have things like the Leaf, the Head Shark, the Defender, nothing like that. So we're gonna go with what they had back then. So real quick. Oh yeah, it's just like riding a bicycle. You don't forget nothing. And that Treat blade is just doing really nice. And guys, I do have 3 days growth on my head here. Real quick, guys, that's providing some of the absolute best gliding action, slickness, oiliness, whatever you want to call it. That is providing some of the best I've ever had, and we're talking animal products in it or no animal products in it. This is a vegan soap. There's no animal products that I found in here. But I'm telling you, my head is just ice cold, and when it's done right, I really like a menthol shave, especially, here and there. They're really, really enjoyable. Not everybody likes it at all, but I like it sometimes. Alright guys, that's the first pass. I feel like, I missed a spot. Alright, that was the first pass. And guys, I'm telling you, there is a reason these shaving techniques and this equipment has been around for as long as it has. It just absolutely works. So, a little bit of water. We're gonna hit. There's just a couple of little spots there. That needs some more water on it. It's done drank up all that water. Telling you, for a shave gel, this This is very thirsty, very thirsty. Now, there wasn't very many spots that I actually missed or had some stubble left, but we're gonna go ahead and take another pass at the whole head. Right there was a little spot. I can hear it. I can hear it drawing the feet back. I got my mole back there. I got a little mole. I usually keep it shaved off there. Doesn't usually bleed, but I think this razor probably cuts a little closer than some. So we got it today. It'll be fine though. Let's give the head a feel here. See what we missed. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. That was an amazing shave right there. I'll say it again. Sometimes it is hard to beat the old tactics. That's just all there is to it. That was a killer shave. Now, I'm not 100% sure how long they've been using witch hazel for shaving. I'm assuming they've been using it for skincare for a lot of years. So we're gonna go ahead and apply witch hazel only and nothing else. Now, obviously, they definitely had aftershave and stuff like that around in the 50s, but I don't know what brands, exactly this. I don't really know anything about it. I don't know what it consisted of. I'm sure it was probably just alcohol and a few other things. So we will just keep it with a little bit of witch hazel. I'm telling you, I don't feel no irritation. I don't feel no, I know I did. I nicked that mole back there, but that was no fault of the razor. Really no fault of the shave. I mean, it was really just, part of my body chemistry. So this right here, guys, I am here to tell you, this has been around. You can do a simple Google search and you can find, I found a picture of one in a museum from the 50s and a few other things, but I am telling you right now, there is a reason this has stood the test of time. It is absolutely one of the best. As far as shave gels go, it is the best shave gel I have ever put onto my body and shaved back off, obviously. But as far as it having the soap contents in it, it is up there amongst some of the top products that I have ever used. I am telling you, this is an absolute banger of a product. It's like maybe $7.50 a tube. You can pick it up at the razorcompany.com. You can get it other places too. I suggest getting it from there and finding something else going over $10 and getting that free shipping. Their free shipping point is $10 at the Razor Company. So, buy two of them. I promise you, you will end up going through them. If you're a head shaver, a face shaver, even ladies shaving their legs, armpits, stuff like that, I'm going to recommend this to them as well. Like I said, it's got that real nice cooling, just menthol effect. I really, really enjoy it. My head is ice cold right now, but it's not overly done. Sometimes menthol can burn your skin. This is not that. So, I'm sure Palmolive was its own company back in the 50s or whenever this was invented. Now this is Colgate-Palmolive. But again, guys, it's going to be really, really close to the same thing if it's not the exact same formula. If it's not, it's going to be really close. They probably use synthetic menthol now instead of the real stuff, but hey, we're not going to fault them for that. But as far as recommending this, guys, I absolutely could not recommend this more. It just says Palmolive Men on it, and then it says Mentolo or something like that on there. Like I said, this is not, I don't think this is an American-made product here. I'm sure there is an American-made version of this. It just, what I got for $7 off the Razor Company just happened to be, the whatever version, Russian or whatever that is. I'm really not even sure, what language that is on there. But guys, that's really all I have for today's video. Again, this was an excellent shave, excellent products, even the razor. I forget how much I really like that razor until I break down and shave with it. The other razors I have are just a little bit quicker, so that's probably why I don't reach for the King C Gillette as much. But anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody for joining. Again, pick this stuff up at therazorcompany.com, and we will catch you all on the next one. Hey everyone, thank you for watching. If you're new here and you want to support the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and remember to follow me across all social medias.